In 2008, a commuter train in California collided head-on with a freight locomotive. 25 people died. The entire catastrophe traced back to a single human dispatcher missing a red signal. North American rail is an inherently chaotic environment. Passenger trains weave through the exact same corridors as 2-mile-long, 10,000-ton freight operations. To manage this massive flow of heavy machinery, the network relies on physical trackside signaling, infrastructure that often dated back to the 1940s. A solitary dispatcher staring at a wall of screens, or an engineer fighting fatigue at the controls, created a fragile single point of failure. One misread timetable turns moving steel into shrapnel. In the immediate aftermath of the California collision, federal regulators and rail executives convened. They issued a mandate for a vast automated safety net to systematically eliminate human error. The result was positive train control, or PTC. Rather than a single physical braking switch, engineers designed a federation of distributed subsystems, databases, and wireless networks to cover the entire continent. This architecture mathematically calculates boundaries to prevent specific catastrophes, overspeed incidents, train-to-train collisions, derailments, and trains running past mandatory stop signals. Positive train control does not make trains safer by physically reacting to a crash. It processes data to predict and prevent the danger, halting the train long before a human operator even knows the threat exists. At its core is the Movement Authority Database, the definitive source of truth, storing every speed limit, track gradient, and signal aspect. Dispatch maintains the master version, while every locomotive carries a perfectly synchronized, localized copy. As the train moves, its onboard computer acts as a sensor fusion engine. It pulls exact physical location and momentum data from GPS receivers, wheel tachometers, and yellow transponders mounted directly to the track ties. The computer takes that fused physical sensor data and cross-checks it against its digital copy of the Movement Authority database, calculating exact real-time braking curves. If that calculation shows the train exceeding its safe operational envelope, the system steps in. It bypasses the human engineer and intervenes. The onboard computer governs this logic through an uncompromising timing loop executed every few milliseconds. It reads the sensors, updates the position, queries the movement authority, predicts its future location, checks for violations, and applies the brakes. This loop acts as a relentless digital auditor, testing the train's physical behavior against the strict rules of the database. But removing human error exposed a distinct structural flaw. Because no single node in a distributed architecture possesses the entire operational picture, the safety net relies entirely on perfect digital synchronization. If a trackside beacon loses power, if GPS signals drift in a mountain canyon, or if data packets drop over a weak wireless network, the synchronization breaks. If a wireless dropout occurs during a critical moment, movement authority updates fail to arrive. The locomotive goes blind to new rules and defaults to its safest state, slamming on the emergency brakes. Early deployments struggled with a wave of these false positives. Trains paralyzed the network by stopping unnecessarily, simply because the computer could not successfully download a digital confirmation of the rules. By implementing an automated safety net, engineers shifted the risk. The danger was no longer the unpredictability of human judgment, but the fragile reliability of a data packet. Software patches alone could not bridge those dropped connections. Engineers had to rebuild the physical infrastructure of the tracks to harden the data replication paths. The railroads spent billions of dollars on this integration. They retrofitted thousands of locomotives, replaced whole signaling systems, and rebuilt dispatch centers, all to support the massive new network. This map shows the ultimate scale of the achievement. By 2020, railroads deployed these interconnected data lines across 57,000 miles, creating the largest real-time transportation safety network in North American history. Inside the modern locomotive cockpit, human operators now work collaboratively with PTC displays, balancing their driving with data overlays that constantly calculate their absolute limits. The true triumph of positive train control was forcing the heavy iron chaos of the rail system to successfully conform to the uncompromising demands of a distributed database. Real-time safety systems require total architectural cohesion. They must fuse physical sensors, central databases, and predictive mathematical algorithms into a single operational unit. To truly prevent disaster, this architecture must anticipate failure before it happens, processing strict digital rules faster than a human could ever react. Positive Train Control operates as a sensor-driven, distributed database, preventing derailments by predicting danger before it occurs. This architecture represents one of the most ambitious real-time safety systems ever deployed in North America. Thanks for joining Database History. In the end, the data protecting the train provides the absolute most reliable security on the modern rails.